The sudden and unreasonable imposition of the president's rules in Manipur by the government of India, despite the BJP having an absolute majority in the state, is being seen by the people as a deliberate ploy to push the turmoil situations of Manipur further. Uh, it raises a serious question about the central government's true intentions as to how they took this decision, this serious decision to impose president rule in the state of Manipur, despite having an absolute majority of their own party legislatures. So it seems like uh, they are trying to shift the blame to the alleged incompetencies of its own BJP MLA rather than addressing the real issues at hand. And it was taken by surprise as to how the chief minister of the state have been forced to resign without any explanation, without any giving further reason to why he has been resigned. The chief minister himself also didn't give any explanation why he resigned from this post. And is it for the betterment of the state, for the people? Is it for the good of the ongoing turmoil situation to improve it better? What led chief minister resign suddenly without even consulting their own cabinet and even the larger people of the state? So this, we consider it as an outright betrayal of the democratic principles of the in the state and in the country. So I think we demand that our BJP legislators in the state should propose an alternative leaders very soon, and there should be a kind of immediate process with a time bound measures to elect a new leader as soon as possible, failing which the people of the state will consider it as a political irresponsibility and a betrayal, and they will be held accountable for whatever the consequences that comes if they fail to form a government as soon as possible, before any sort of president rules grip started giving severe grip to the people of Manipur. And it is also been looked at that this is also kind of people feels that there is a what do you say deliberate attempt or intention of the central government to appease those cookie separatist groups, because they are the one who have been demanding the resignation of the chief minister. They are also the one who have been demanding for imposition of president's rule. So all these things are seems to be trying and appease those cookie armed groups who are in proxy alliance with the government of India. So this is going to have a very serious consequences.
So, despite the political nitty-gritties
Yeah.
or the political compulsion,
Yeah.
do you personally believe this imposition of president rule will help in restoring peace and normalcy in Manipur?
No, as per technically, if we look at it, it seems so, because they are putting the president's rules under suspension of suspended animation, which give a room for the legislators to regroup and claim the government, so they keep the assembly alive. So it also gives a hope in a sense, in a way. But the intention of the centers, without proper explanations to the people and taking this very dire decision, is considered to be deliberate, intentional, and there is a discrete design from the center to give excess power to the military, to grip, to bring brought under the grip of the military rule in the state of Manipur, to control all this whatever they say, they think that trying to impose into the Meitei groups. So this seems to be deliberate.
Now, if I am not wrong, earlier president rule was imposed around 11 times, if I was not wrong.
This is the 11th time.
11 times.
Yeah.
So, is there any apprehension mind of the people or mind of the COCOMI about the imposition of president rule? If president rule is imposed, things could turn worse, etc. Is there any apprehension?
Definitely, because Manipur never had a good president rules in the past. We always had a bitter president rule. If you remember the incident of 2001, where the entire assembly was torched down, all the legislators being, being violently attacked by the peoples and all those things had happened during President rules at that time. Therefore, we never won President rule. We never won the direct military control of the state of Manipur. Therefore, President rule is never an option, and nobody has opted for a President rule in the state of Manipur except those cookie separatist groups. Even the opposition Congress party, they have said that they don't want President rule in the state. The civil society has been telling that President rule is not an option. The BJP legislature never mentioned about President rule in the state. So nobody wants a President rule in the state of Manipur. So this direct imposition, just shifting the blame to the incompetent, greedy politicians, their own BJP legislatures, cannot be just one good reason for imposing President rule. So we want a time-bound process to re-elect, regroup, and re-elect their own leader very soon and claim the government so that we have a popular government as soon as possible.
One last question.
Yeah.
There's a comment from the public that the central leader is more active in solving the political instability than the present ongoing conflict. What do you say in this regard?
It makes sense. It makes sense because we have been seeing the kind of internal, conflict, internal rift among the BJP legislators within the party for quite some time, even before these turmoil situations. So there is also certain chances. But having said that, we should know that people's safety, people's security, people's stability, and complete control of law and order should be the priority, not the political instability of their own party workers and legislators. So they should give priority to the situations of the state, not on their political instability.
Thank you.